What's up, ass faces? Welcome back to Lab Session 44, episode 44, Bet with Juice. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Monday afternoon. I hope everybody enjoyed the first NFL Sunday yesterday. Those games were electric. Almost every game had a great ending. You had the witching hour on Red Zone. Couldn't ask for a better first week of NFL football. My boys won. The Bengals got the job done in the dog pound, walked away with the dub. And then you had Sunday Night Football, did not disappoint either. It was back and forth. And then Josh Allen and the Bills completed their comeback last night and beat the Ravens. And just, like I said, an amazing Sunday Night Football game to top off all the games that we got to watch yesterday. I'm excited. I hope everybody else is excited for this season. I was getting confused. There was a lot of teams and a lot of players for the first week that I looked at my brother and I said, wow, what's going on? Hands up. I'll admit, it was confusing. Very confusing. I kept getting Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers and the Jets game confused. That's how bad it was. I kept thinking he was still playing for the Jets, and then Jay Fields was on the Steelers. It was all confusing, but we figured it out. We actually hit a slip yesterday, thanks to my brother, Hella Saucy. I will show you guys that in a little bit. We do got the Chicago Bears at home tonight against the Minnesota Vikings. Skull! Or however they do that stuff. The Viking thing. Like I said, I do got a slip that I want to show you guys from yesterday. But first, I do want to show you guys the notebook real quick. See if we can lock in. You do have 11 MLB games. And then obviously Monday Night Football tonight. We got a couple slips going on for that. Signed by your boy Juice. We will get locked into those in a little bit. I just hit the wire of my new accessory to the show. Thanks to my boy Josh. We got a new microphone in studio, in the game room, in the man cave. Like I said, thank you again, Josh. I could already hear it being amazing. Let's go ahead and show you guys the slips from yesterday on Prize Picks. Before I show you guys the winning slip that my brother put out for us, we'll get locked in to the losing slip from me. You had Jamar Chase. Like I said, we got the dub yesterday, but offensively just wasn't all that for the Bengals yesterday. He only had 2 receptions. Hunter Henry, my favorite prop of the day. We had him for 3.5. He did get 4, so he finished right where he needed to be. Alec Pierce, also probably my second favorite prop of the day. His longest reception needed to be 15 yards. He had a 36-yard catch. Got the job done. Brian Thomas could not do the same thing. He only had an 11-yard catch. That's why it is red. And then Mason Taylor, the rookie, wasn't too available yesterday. Didn't see him a lot. I think he had literally that one catch came in I think the fourth quarter. I looked at my brother and said, "Oh, now this guy wants to come to the game." And then Greg the Dortch. Look at this. I'll take this one. Worst bet all year. -2 yards. We had him for 10.5. -2 yards. I know how that happens, but how did that happen, Greg? Can you explain to us what happened yesterday? I guess maybe we should be asking Kyler Murray as well. They barely won that game 20-13 against the freaking Saints. That slip went 2 for 5. Wasn't our greatest job. Wasn't our greatest slip that we put together. And then the touchdown slip that we had, even worse. A complete 0 for 4. You had Stephon Diggs, Jaden Daniels, Breece Hall, and Trey McBride all not scoring touchdowns. Jaden had a couple chances in the red zone, and Trey McBride did as well. But like I said, they did not get the job done. We move on. I can show you guys a couple more slips that were close. Doesn't really matter, but I'm going to do it anyways before I get to the winning slip because I'm a big Mark Andrews hater right now. He messed up a couple slips. 3 for 100. Everybody greened out. 5 out of 6 guys. Mark Andrews. Let's go to the next one. Oh, $6 for 200. Dalton Kincaid touchdown. Josh Allen touchdown. Lamar Jackson touchdown. Mark Andrews. Are you kidding me? Oh, one more for good measure. 6 for 214. James Cook, Josh Allen, Joshua Palmer, Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers. Oh, look. Look who's in the red. Mark Andrews. Figure it out, man. Isaiah Likely wasn't even playing yesterday. That's why I was so happy and confident in that pick. And he ended up, I'm not crying, I swear. He ended up missing, he messed up 3 of our slips. It's terrible. Terrible. But like I said, thank you to my brother, Hella Saucy. Shout out to you, brother. We got the job done. 6 guys, 6 kickers to have 2 field goals. He had, I think he won 200. I kind of tailed, and I was like, I'll throw a couple bucks on it to win 100. Won 112. Let me just read the names off, and then I'll show you guys. I'll tell you guys how we sweated it out yesterday. It was pretty insane. Young Ho Koo, Daniel Carlson, Nick Folk, Blake Groupie, Jason Myers, and Mr. Brandon McManus. Like I said, all to have 1.5 field goals. The 4 gentlemen at first got the job done kind of in a timely manner. And then Jason Myers and McManus were up for us. And it was sweaty, folks. It was so sweaty. McManus had a chance to hit 2 in the first half, same as Myers, and I think they went for it like on a 4th down, and our palms were so sweaty. Shout out Eminem. Yeah, it was scary, but McManus was the last guy to get it done. Myers hit his field goal, and we celebrated. We needed one more, like I said, Mr. Brandon. And he hit it. He hit it for us. Green Bay dominated that game against Detroit. Yeah, it was awesome. It was wonderful. We got one. We basically evened out for, I would say, everything yesterday as far as slips and picks. And let's get locked in to today's slate. On the notebook, like I said, we got 11 games for MLB. First game up. First dude going on the main slip. You do got Mr. Yaz Stremski, Mike Jastrzemski, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. You got Royals versus Guardians. He does have a home run against the Guardians pitcher. I don't know if the game. No, I don't think the game started yet. Slade Sassoni. I've been staying away from him just because he is a good pitcher, but he's been bad recently. He's been like Mr. Mark Andrews. So, we're going to go ahead and fade Sassoni and go Yastrzemski leading off. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We're hoping Maikel Garcia or Vinny Patches can bring him in. Nats versus the Marlins is the next game on the slip, or on the notebook. You do got Otto Lopez, 1.5 bases. The Nats pitcher, I don't like him. He looks kind of scary. But Otto has been a hot hand, so we're going to stay with them. You guys can see the camera. It's pretty cool. Otto Lopez, 1.5 bases, going on the gut slip. Next game is Mets versus Phillies. I did want to go Nolan. Let's see if we can lock it. Nolan McLean for his 5.5 strikeouts. But Phillies are playing at home. McLean has hit this in his last 3 games that he's come out and start basically and debuted. It's a little sketchy today. And the Phillies strike out a lot, so I could be wrong. He probably is going to get his 5.5 strikeouts, but I don't want that to be a reason why we don't hit on a slip today and the Phillies go off and just demolish him. Cubs versus Braves. Next game up. Next dude going on the gut slip. You do got Ozzie Albies. I think Shota Imanaga is pitching tonight, who has been absolutely dominant his last couple starts, but we're going to fade him today. Yeah, it is Shota. Ozzie is 4 for 6, 3 singles and a home run against Shota. and Ozzy has great numbers against lefties in general. So he is batting in the middle of the lineup. We're just hoping he gets on. Maybe Olsen gets on base and he brings him in. Ozzy Albies, do your job on the gut slip. And then you got the next guy, same thing, going in the gut slip. I wanted to go Josh Jung, throw him on the main slip, but you got Brewers versus Rangers. And it seems that every time we pick a Ranger player, they kind of mess us up. Last time we took Josh Jung and Josh Smith, and they messed up our slip. You got Jose Quintana pitching tonight. Been consistent all year, but I would say just like the pitcher from, not McLean, the guy from the Nats. He's not good. He's kind of deteriorating in his last couple starts. So we're going to fade Quintana and go Josh Jung, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Twins versus Angels, I really, really wanted to bet on either Taylor Ward or Mike Trout, but my heart wasn't there, so I just put a big old skip. We're staying away from there. You got Simeons, Richardson, or whatever his name is, from the Twins pitching tonight. If I were to go from anybody from the Angels, it would be the stud Zach Neto leading off. I think he should be leading off tonight. No reason to put him anywhere else or not start him today. He actually is batting 1,000 against Richardson. He has a home run and everything against him. But just going to stay away from this one. Reds versus Padres. Next game up, we got our boy Gavin Lux going on the main slip. We were going to go with the single. No, we are going with the single for the main slip, and then 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs on the gut slip. Padres have been in a slump. I guess you could kind of say like the Dodgers as well, but we're going Gavin. He's going against Yu Darvish tonight. He is 4 for 19, 3 singles, a double, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. But Gavin, like I said, also has been the guy with the hot hand, so we're just gonna go. We're gonna go with our dude. Hopefully, he gets the job done. 1 single against Yu Darvish on the main slip. Cardinals versus Mariners. Next game up. Next dude going on the main slip, Eugenio Suarez. He is going against, I want to say, my favorite pitcher to fade, Mr. Miles Mikolas. With the mustache, Mikolas gets rocked against the Mariners tonight. You could basically take Julio Rodriguez, Cal Raleigh, J.P. Crawford, Randy Arozarena, but we are going with Eugenio Suarez. He is 9 for 19, 4 singles, 1 double, 4 home runs against Mr. Mustache Boy. All right? I said we're just going to keep fading him. He's not a good pitcher. I don't know how Miles is still in the league, but he is, and we're going to take advantage of it. Eugenio, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and then you also have Brian Wu, who messed us up on our other slip a couple days ago. We're going in his case tonight. Cardinals are a dead team. He should get his strikeouts easily today. Going on the gut slip. And then D-backs versus Giants. Next game up, you do got Jung-Hoo Lee. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Going on the main slip for us today. This was the other guy that I was kind of staying away from, the pitcher. Nabil Crismatt. Guy has a scary face as well, just like the dude from the Nats. But his pitching sucks. Like Mark Andrews. So Jung-Ho Lee, what's his name? Crismatt does not have good numbers. Has terrible numbers, actually, against lefties. Mr. Jung-Ho, our lefty, is going to get it done. In Oracle Park, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Red Sox versus Athletics. Next game up, next dude going on the gut slip. Our dude, Shea Langeliers. This one's a little scary. You do got Garrett Crochet pitching tonight, which he's been great. And I don't want to fade him, but Shea is our guy, and he's been super hot. He is 0 for 2 against Mr. Garrett. The other guy, let's see. I was going to say, I want to talk about this game a little bit. The Athletics pitcher, because I was thinking about taking their strikeouts combined, Crochet and Luis Morales. Dude's been dealing lately, but they got their strikeouts combined for like 14 today. That's 7 and 7 each. That's a lot of strikeouts. Can they get it done? Maybe. But they are playing in Sacramento tonight. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and these guys might get hit around a little bit. So that's why we're going Shea Langler's 1.5 bases. He also has great numbers against lefties, which is Garrett Crochet. He is going on the gut slip. Last game of the night, our boys, the Dodgers. Rockies versus Dodgers. You got Ben Rortvedt, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We just picked him up because of Dalton Rushing's injury. Dude's a stud. He's good. He used to play for the Rays. I love him. I really like him. Really, really love him as a player. He just knows how to get it done. He's a great catcher, too. He almost caught, and I didn't talk about this yet, but he almost caught Yoshinobu's no-hitter the other day. I just thought I'd touch on this real quick. Andy Pajes, I don't want to see you in our lineup come October. You ruined that dude's no-hitter. You didn't even try to jump at the wall. Very pathetic effort, honestly. It's an embarrassment, and then we end up losing that game after he almost pitches a no-hitter. So it's pretty terrible. Had to bring it up because I needed to talk about it. That's the MLB notebook. You got Monday Night Football right here. I'm just going to show you guys because we're at 16 minutes already. So I'm going to show you guys right there that I did obviously do my homework. And then I'll show you guys obviously on Prize Picks. Right there, we got 2 slips for Monday Night Football. The first Monday Night Football of 2025. Boys, I'm excited. I do got the Bears winning tonight on our pick'ems. And I got them scoring, let's see, 50? I think it's 50 points. So hopefully they can get it done. Let's get locked in on the MLB slip real quick. And then I'll show you guys the 2 NFL slips that we have. Where are we at? Let's go. Mike Yastrzemski, his game has started, and I believe he's either 0 for 1 or he hasn't came up to bat yet. He's about to. Let's see. Mr. Yaz, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Same as Eugenio Suarez. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs against Miles Mikolas, the mustache boy. Gavin Lux, 1 single against Yu Darvish. Jung Hoo Lee against the guy with the scary face. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And then Mr. Ben Rortvedt, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs against Chase Dolander from the Rockies. If we lose tonight, if you guys lose tonight, oh boy, somebody's going to get fired because we cannot lose against Chase Dolander and the Rockies. We got to get it figured out. Go on a hot streak, boys. That is the main slip for the MLB. Might as well lock you guys in with the gut slip. Otto Lopez, 1.5 bases. Mr. Ozzy Albiz, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs against Shota. Josh Jung, also 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Brian Wu, 4.5 strikeouts. Gavin Lux, instead of his single, we're going to take his 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And then Shea Langler's 1.5 total bases. That is 6 to pay 204. And the other one is 824. Shout out Kobe to pay 201. And then let's get locked in on the NFL slip tonight for Monday Night Football. Let's go, boys. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where are you at? Where are you? Where are you? All right. Aaron Jones, 2.5 receptions. Adam Thielen, his longest reception needs to be 15 yards. So 14.5. Need a 15-yard catch, Adam. He is back with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm excited about that. And then DJ Moore, 29.5 receiving yards. So 30 receiving yards. We are getting that at minus 620. I have already checked. Minus 620. That is a free pick. This is not a 6-leg parlay. This is a 5-leg because that's free right there. DJ Moore easily cashes that. DeAndre Swift, 1 touchdown. If they get on the goal, if you guys get on the goal line, do not let, I was about to say Justin, do not let Caleb throw the ball. Hand it off to DeAndre, score the touchdown, figure it out. Don't get cute with it. Justin J. Jettas Jefferson, 1 touchdown. Mind you, like, okay, J.J. McCarthy, is he going to be good enough to throw Justin Jefferson a touchdown? I don't know. We didn't think Kirk Cousins was good enough to do it. We didn't think Sam Darnold was good enough to do it. But Justin Jefferson is a generational talent, and he gets it done. It doesn't matter what quarterback he has. He's not better than Jamar Chase, though. Just want to get that cleared up. But he is awesome. And he's going to do it. Like I said, it doesn't matter who's in the pocket. He's going to score tonight. Justin Jefferson touchdown. And Mr. Luther Burden from Mizzou, 1.5 receptions. We're getting that at plus cheeky money. $5 to pay $300. That is my 6-leg, basically 5-legger, because DJ Moore is free. NFL slip for tonight. And then the 4-leg touchdown, we got DJ Moore, the dog, Justin J. Jetta's 1 touchdown, Luther Burden, and TJ Hawkinson also to get in the end zone tonight. You see it? $2.50. That's a Kit Kat these days. $2.50 to pay $200. That is the 4-legger. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the new microphone. I hope it sounds amazing. Thank you again, Josh. I appreciate it. We're at 21 minutes. This is a long video. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching and sticking with me. And I appreciate you guys tuning in for Lab Session 44, Episode 44, Bet with Juice. Cheers. Bears, get it done tonight. Let's hit a damn bet tonight, boys. Peace.